Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Today I'm sharing with you a new find and I'm pretty excited about it. These are hanging planters that have a solar light on top. So at the top you have where it's going to catch the rays through the day, and it has an on switch, and then, whoops, at night it should illuminate the flowers underneath. I think this is a really cool idea. Now, I first saw this on Garden Crossings. They have beautiful baskets that have this solar light, and I went to check them out and they were all sold out. They also were expensive. They were $195 per hanger. So it was good they were sold out, because then I couldn't be tempted to order them. But I thought I should look online and see if anybody else has these. And sure enough, on Amazon, I found this planter. It looks like a very similar solar light. You hook it into the white planter that they send you, and I got two for $35. So that is a much better deal for me to see if I like them. Then, I have to say, not crazy about the white plastic pot here. What I'm really looking for is the solar light. I have good hangers. So I took the hanger off of the second one, and Dan helped me rehook it up here. Now they do get kind of tangled. You have to sort of keep them hanging. The original planter that I have has 4 little places to hook it up with, but this looks like it's going to hang straight. So I'm going to try it and we're going to see. Before I go and purchase other pots, I have plenty of pots hanging around. Let's see if I like it enough and how that works. So we'll have 2 hangers with the solar lights. I'm going to plant this one up just like it came to me. This one, it has a little bit of overwintered creeping Jenny in it, and I'll try them out and I'll let you know how it goes. But 2 for $35 seems like something that I could manage. I think I'd want a total of 6 probably to go down our fence. So let's see. Now, I do need to keep them in the sun because they're solar lights. So I'm going to hang them over in the side yard where it gets lots of sun, and I need some good sun plants then. So I am going to be putting in the Proven Winners Lemon Coral Sedum that I love, and this will just drape over the edge really nicely. Now I said, of course, I have this little bit of creeping Jenny that overwintered. I'm going to leave that there, but I'm finding the overwintered creeping Jenny, like this is how it came back, 2 little strands. It's not like, oh, it's overflowing so well. So we need to add in, maybe after a number of years, it would be like it was when I put it in and really full and gorgeous, but so far that's not the case. But I'm just gonna put the Lemon Coral Sedum right next to it. They're that same chartreuse color. They both like sun, so we should be good. This is nice and damp because it was out in yesterday's rain. Tuck that in. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull a little of this mixture out. Now this planter is bigger than the white planter it came with, and it's pretty heavy once you get it filled with the wet soil and plants, and I'm hoping this is strong enough to support it, but if it's not, then that would be part of my research here. Okay. This, of course, is the Silverberry Supertunia. Let me just have it. The Supertunia Vista Silverberry. So when you have Supertunia and Vista as part of the name from Proven Winners, it means it's going to be one of its most vigorous bloomers. And I am purposely sort of putting these around the edge because I want them to trail. Okay, let's see. Oops, sorry. When I went around the corner to get some of my plants, there was this big scurrying, and I think it was baby bunnies that were sitting right there, and they all ran. They were so cute, but I only got a glimpse of them. I have to remember how cute they are for when I go back over there and see everything they've eaten. Okay, and we'll put this in. Put a little bit of dirt back around it. Just remember, you want to pack the dirt in firmly enough that you can be sure there's no air spots, air pockets in there that the roots don't have contact with soil. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll move that over here. I think I'm going to leave this one right up here. This is going to be a little tricky. Here we go. This is also a slightly smaller container, so I'm thinking I might only get 3 plants in here. And I'm going to scoop out some of the dirt. This dirt, this potting mix, was in the shed, and it has not been pre-moistened. So I'm going to switch in some of this pre-moistened stuff that I just took out of the other pot. I think that'll help it a bit. When you're initially making your potting mix moist, it's kind of like it almost repels the water initially. You sort of have to gradually saturate it. So this should sort of help. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's do one of these. Kind of awkward on a rocking chair. Don't recommend that part. Okay, here is our Supertunia Silverberry Vista. Supertunia Vista Silverberry. One of my favorites, as you can tell from the planters on the deck. I used this a lot this year, and I'm very pleased, both with how it's doing and that the little bit of pink it has in it really does stand out nicely. Now, honestly, if I wasn't such an impatient person, I probably could put one of these Supertunia right in here, and it would, by the end of the season, fill the whole thing. So why am I not doing that? Because I don't want to wait until the end of August, September to have them look full. I want to walk by now. I'd rather take something out, start a new planter in September that gives it more space. Okay, those look pretty good. I'm going to get them watered. This one is a little leggy, and I know that you hate to do it, but I'm just going to take those off. Okay, now it will fill in and bush out a bit. Didn't that look painful, taking those beautiful petunias off? But give it a week and it'll have blossoms back, and it will be more uniform, fuller plant. It's just what you have to do sometimes. Okay, so here they are, 2 really cute planters that I think we're going to like in the day. And now, possibly, if all goes well, we'll like them in the evening too. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.